right, all you night readers. Welcome to Tarot Nights. It is good to have everyone here. I hope everyone is doing well. I am doing well. And it is good to see you all here this evening. So let's see what we got going on. Yes, as you can see, I have the Housewives Tarot out again because we will be using that tonight. I really enjoy this deck. I do. And we had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun last night using it. And I felt very strongly drawn to this. So I'm glad I want to do another night, at least another night, maybe more. Maybe the rest of the week will do. Who knows? But hello, Yvonne. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Little Light. And Rebecca and Bartman and Freedom. I hope you are all doing well. Freedom, I hope your mom is doing well. I hope her physical therapy is going well. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Yvonne. So let's get started, right? What the heck? We'll start a few minutes early. Why not? Why not? So last night's reading, I said something was going to end badly. Can I tell you more about that? I will do my best. Sometimes, though, the energy, right? The energy changes day by day. And so sometimes, whatever it was that may have been going on yesterday has changed the energy by today. But hey, you never know. She is getting stronger, Freedom. That's good news. That's really good news for her. Excellent. I'm glad to hear that. So, oh, I love the Justice card. That boy deserves the wooden spoon. The old wooden spoon. Yahoo. So, last night I said something is going to end badly. And tonight I think that, you are still feeling very loyal and very drawn to this person. You're really, you're really there to still protect them, no matter what, no matter the things that have happened, the things they've done. You're still there to protect them. Now, last night, like I said, we said something was going to end badly, and I do see where, somebody is very insecure, and they feel left out, right? They don't have much money. They don't have, they've had financial loss where they've lost pretty much all that they have. Now they feel like they're in pain because of it. They know help is out there. They know that help is out there, but they won't take it. So they need time, right? They need time, and that's what they're doing. They're just keep taking their time before anything ever happens. They don't want to worry about everybody else, so they take time for themselves. They just hang around. They just rest and relax, right? The 4 R's: rest and relax and renew and feel relieved. Yeah. So that's what they do all day long, and not much of anything else. And they find relief in whatever it is that makes them feel good. But last night we did say something was going to end badly, and you have Justice here, and Justice says, there will be punishment for the things that this person is doing. There needs to be authority, right? There needs to be fairness. And if they're doing something wrong, there will be punishment. how far that punishment goes, of course, is all going to be based on what exactly they did. I think other than that, I think you personally are happy about your own life, of course, your own family. You're happy about the rest of the family all around you. Everything, you've achieved so much in your life that you're happy about that. You're proud of that. You're proud of the family. You're proud of the people around you. So, yeah, these are the things I'm getting for you. That's what I get. I hope that clears it up a little bit. I think it all has to do with the loss of money. I really think it has to do with the loss of money, feeling poor, feeling insecure, feeling left out, feeling like they don't have anyone around, even though they know there's really help out there. They don't care. They just don't care. All right, so Shantae, thank you for your donation. I'm just waiting for your question now. Or was your question in with the donation? Because I didn't look at it. I just saw that it came on. Any day. No question. So just waiting. There we go. So Shantae, thank you again for donating. Thank you for your generosity. Can I tell you SB's feelings for you? Shantae, you always look so happy in your picture. It's very nice. Okay, well, that was good. Just throw cards all over the place, right? Thank you, Yvonne. My accuracy is amazing. I gotta tell you, honestly, it amazes me too. It always amazes me. But anyhow, Shantae, thank you for donating. And so you get to move to the top of the list. You get to get your question read right away. All right. So what are SB's feelings for you? Wow. You got like super duper majors. You got like the best major cards, the sun, the star, the world. Those are like three of the best cards when it comes to majors. So here's what I think. I think that SB feels very happy to have you. They feel like they have found what they've been looking for a long time, right? They've been looking for something for a long time, and now they found it. And what did they find? Well, they found Shantae. And that's a great thing because, well, who does not want to be friends with Shantae? But anyhow, yes. So I think, things are changing, right? Things are changing. This whole idea of you moving forward with SB, or, having any kind of feelings for them, because I do, they do have feelings for you, it's a change. It's not exactly what you were expecting. It may not be what you were used to, but there are, there's gossip around it. There's gossip around this whole thing, Shantae, where either friends of yours or friends of SB's all have something to say about this, about you and SB. They all have something they want to say. They all have something that they are talking about, one little group or another. And I think they believe that there is something maybe sneaky going on, some kind of sneakiness somewhere. This is just people around you. Now, you and SB feel this happiness, this happiness and warmth. And I think there's a lot of optimism between the two of you. I think you feel optimistic and feel good about the idea of, how SB is feeling, because SB feels really good. SB is feeling, again, very happy and optimistic that the two of you can get together, that they have a chance to spend time with you. Because that's what their hope is, right? That's going to make them, that's what they admire about you, is that you are going to make them happy. And that's their inspiration for moving forward with you, is that they feel that way. That makes sense to you, I hope? Because that's what I'm seeing. That's definitely what I'm getting. Definitely. Good. Good, Shantae. I'm glad it made sense. I'm hoping that made you, that was a good, happy reading for you. So, hello, Lise. How are you? Can you have a future family read? How about if I say no? You can get a future Lisa Farrell read. And you just get a reading about yourself for once. Huh. How would that work? I don't think that would work. I think I would hear about that. I would get yelled at. Of course, you can get a future family read. You certainly may. All right, so future family, it's time to start something new. It's time to, there's so much potential out there that you need to start and do something new. Somebody else in the family, in the big family, right, is very confused and very indecisive and not able to make decisions very well right now. But you you can't take that journey with them. You can't. You cannot do it. You can't take that journey with them. So you, even though they're being childish, you, of course, always have to continuously be alert, always be thinking on your feet, always make good decisions, because you don't want them to be able to turn anything around ever and say, oh, well, you know, I heard Lisa said this, or I heard Lisa said that. No, definitely not. But of course, you got the Three of Swords, and well, the Three of Swords tells me that, you know, all of this problem with these future family reads and the large Pharaoh family, you know, the things that are going on in the family for most people, most of you, not everybody, of course, not everybody feels this way, but at least one doesn't, right? But everybody else feels all the heartbreak. They feel that heartache, the pain, the hurt. There's a lot of challenges in this whole thing. Lots and lots of challenges. I know you will. But there's a lot of challenges, and that's not going to work for everybody. Not everybody will tell it like it is, like you. So you have to remember, right? You have to have some discipline. You have to be, you know, even though you're determined to be successful in this whole thing for the whole family, right? You have to be realistic and know that this person is just not going to do what anybody wants them to do. They're not going to do anything anybody expects, right? All the hard work you put in, all the determination, all the times that you've pushed yourself, all the things that you do that are, that, you know, you have had to use your imagination and stuff to try to get past the issues, just aren't working. So you have to kind of worry about you. You got to move on from the heartache and heartbreak. I know it's not easy. It's not ever going to be easy. That's never easy is not an option when it comes to this family situation. It's just not an option. So, all right, that's what I get for you. Is the Gemini Little Light? How are you, by the way? I am good. When you ask, when you go ahead and ask, because I know you will. I am doing well. Is the Gemini finally going to take an action towards you, or should you just give up? You unblocked him because you thought it would help, but you just don't know. All right. Let's see. Okay. So let's see what we get here for you. Wow, back to back, the Knight and the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. This is going to be an all Pentacle read? No, we got Wands too. So, is the Gemini finally going to take action toward you, or just give up? What should you do? Well, I think there is some kind of conflict going on. You're not sure exactly what to do and when to do it, right? There's some kind of, it's like some kind of struggle, right? Are you struggling with this whole thing? Is that what's going on? You want the Gemini to move forward. They're not. You're taking actions to make it easier for them, but you're struggling with the whole thing. So you have to continue to be you, right? Go out there, be that fun-loving, imaginative, creative, free spirit. Be brave, right? And if that is going to work, if the Gemini is really determined or interested or dedicated to coming toward you, well, then they will. But you don't need to keep making moves forward, right? You have to keep your spirits up. You have to stay, you can walk away from this and still be okay. That's the whole thing, right? Because you are a people person. You're the kind of person who people like. And again, you're creative, so you don't have to worry about things so much because you could move forward in a good way. It's just going to take it's going to take a while, right? The Knight of Pentacles is all about moving slowly. Knight of Pentacles moves slow. But you will get rewards for moving slowly. You'll be rewarded for that. So you just plan your future out. You organize things for yourself and not worry about the Gemini. That's what you need to do. Stay down to earth. Be generous. Be nurturing. Be the elegant self that you can be. Yeah, and that's what I get for you. I've said before that he's conflicted, and I think so. And I think there's still that conflict there. There is still some kind of conflict. There is a struggle going on. Some kind of a mental struggle. It's not like a fight kind of struggle. Oh, we're fighting kind of deal. It's a mental struggle within. So I know you want to know, is he actually going to make a move? And I don't really have an answer. I don't think so. I don't think he's going to. I think you need to plan on moving ahead without him. And if he makes a move in the future, then you can decide what you want to do. That's really how I feel about it. All right. That's what I get for you, little light. Rebecca, what does the Libra think of you physically? He's a guy. Did you change? You changed your picture, Rebecca. It's much closer up. It's closer up. I know. I notice these little things, don't I? So what does he think of you physically? He's a guy, and you just met him 3 months ago. See, I knew it. Same lighting, though. It's not a whole lot brighter. It's still a bit of a dark background. I'm going to ask you a very strange question, Rebecca. Very, very strange. Because this is not the first time you've asked this same question about what does he think of you physically. My very strange question is there something that you feel is wrong with you? Do you feel like something is not right with you personally, physically? Just keep that in mind. You can answer it when you have time if you want to. You don't have to answer it at all if you don't want to, and that's okay. But the Knight of Cups is here, and this is, right, this is Prince Charming. This is our Knight of Cups. This is the first time we've seen him out of this new deck. Your knight in shining armor. Look at him. He's being very romantic. He's very calm. He's sensitive. He's imaginative. He has all these great things, all these good qualities. Things are moving in a good direction, right? You have some guidance. You're heading in the right direction. Good times are coming ahead. And now you're going to transition into something new, into new things going on. Things are going to become complete, right? You're going to complete something. You're going to be thankful, and people are going to be like, yeah, what a great job. What a great job. Justice is coming in, right? Justice comes in and says, there's going to be rewards for the way you are, the way you act, the way you take care of yourself. You're going to feel rewarded for that because things are fair. Things will be fair. And I think, that's going to be, okay, now you're going to share. You're going to feel that giving from this person, from the Libra, right? And they're going to be generous. They're going to want to give things to you. And you're going to be very, very thankful for that. You'll be very thankful. And that's how, so I think he thinks of you physically. I mean, nothing that tells me real physical out of this, but I got to say, you look at the Knight here in the beginning, you look at the Knight and you can see how romantic he really is. And you have to think, okay, well, if he wants to be romantic and he wants to share gifts and share things with me, and good times are coming, well, then he must think that I am nice looking as well. He must. I can't say anything about you personally other than what I see. And of course I see your face, and I think, you have a very pretty face. So I don't know about the rest of you, so I can't really comment on, he thinks you are, he's just slobbering all over your pictures of your body. I can't say that because I don't know that for sure. But hey, you know what? Beauty is only skin deep. Remember, of course, right? Beauty is only skin deep. And, well, if you don't feel good about yourself, other people are not going to feel good about you either. So feel good about you. Feel good about you. It's not all about looks. It's not all about how do they find you physically. How does he find you emotionally? How does he find you intelligently? right? How do you find him? How do you find him? Is he smart enough for you? Is he good enough for you? Is he, you know, all those things. Because I have to say, right? The way you feel about him is just as important, if not more important, than how he feels about you. Because there's a lot of people out there, and I'm sure there's a lot of people who would like to be Rebecca's boyfriend. Yeah. So, things to keep in mind. But that's the important part, right? The most important thing is if you don't find yourself attractive, no one else is going to find you attractive either. You got to start with yourself. You got to start on you. All right, Bartman. I saw the other things you're writing. I have no idea what you're talking about. Got to tell you honestly, I don't know what you're talking about the Simply Tarot thing and somebody pulled a Doreen Virtue move. I don't know any of that stuff. I have no clue what you're talking about. But anyhow, he did have a question. Your question was, what can I expect on April Fool's Day? Well, you can expect an April Fool. You can expect people to recognize you for the things you're doing. I think you'll have success in April, especially on April Fool's Day, just like every other day. So have some confidence to yourself. Have confidence because you're going to feel satisfied. You're going to feel like you've attained what you've wanted to attain, and you are happy with that, right? You'll be at peace with yourself. It's going to be hard work. It's always hard work. Every day is hard work, but you're determined. You're dedicated to it, right? You're willing to put in the work because you're talented. You have the talent. So you work on things. You work on things sometimes by yourself. You work on things with other people at times, but you always take time for yourself to reflect and do some soul searching, even if there is a bit of a sacrifice. Take that time to you. Make sure you take the time for yourself, because you are going to be, on April Fool's Day, you're going to be happy. You're going to be successful at whatever it is you're doing. But remember, whatever you do, people are going to look at you, and they're going to look within you, and they're going to think about what it is you're doing. So that's what's going on. And that's what's going to happen for you for April Fool's Day. All right. So Maggie, what are his feelings and intentions for you? What are his feelings and intentions? Is there a new his? Is there a new him out there, Maggie? Hey, Barb, how are you? And Belsamella, how are you? And Sabrina, hey, Sabrina, welcome back. Milika, it's good to see you here. Obviously, I have not been checking the chat too much. Sorry. So what are his feelings and intentions? Oh, I see. Well, I don't know, Bartman. I am a proud Christian myself, and I enjoy, I do this. But I also, there's times where I've put a little bit of Christianity into my readings and I just kind of sneak it through, and not everybody knows. Barbieri, you liked learning that lesson with me and MPT on Friday. That's good. We're supposed to have another one this Friday, but I'm not sure. So everybody who's here, you guys all know Modern Priscilla Tarot. She is, my tarot bestie, and she was here for my anniversary show. We did the collaboration. We've done a lot of different things together, and she is going through a very difficult time right now with some stuff, and she needs your thoughts, right? She just needs good, positive thoughts going her way. She needs prayers. If you are a prayer, then, say prayers for her. If you are someone who thinks and sends positive energy, then do that also. Whatever it is that you do, please send them her way, because she needs it. She really does. So we'll see. Hopefully things go okay for her, but I'm not sure. It's not for her. I don't want to get into her stories, but I do want you guys to send positive energy her way. Positive energy, positive prayers for her. She needs it. So, what is going on? What are his feelings and intentions? He feels like, he can take advantage of you. He feels like he could take advantage of you because you are very hopeful. You are very admiring. You really, you kind of put things out there that, lets him know that you admire him. And now so he thinks that is like, okay, well, I can just get anything over on her. I can do anything. I can get anything past her. But, he doesn't realize that you are also, you can be emotionally fragile if something happens like that, right? You're an introvert. You don't like to go places all the time. You'd rather stay home and do things. You don't like things to change. But sometimes they have to, right? So you're imaginative. You are a romantic who is, very nurturing, who will cultivate something new. You're willing to grow new things, a new relationship. And if this one doesn't work out with him, well, then you can always work on growing a new one. They don't always work out, right? There is always that chance, especially if he really is kind of cunning and sly and deceitful, right? Sneaky. Well, then there's always that chance that you can just cut him off and, become emotionally detached from things, right? Become independent. Be stern if you have to. Right? Because he's getting, just like this guy here, he's going to get cut off from everything. Because he's the flower, right? He's in the flower and she's going to cut the stem. Yeah, so he's getting cut off, and that's what you can do if this guy doesn't turn out okay. So I'm not sure that his intentions are really good. I don't know. I don't see anything that tells me he has feelings at all. I just see that this is going to be a big change for you. Right? It's just going to be a really big change, and it's going to be built. If there was any kind of friendship or relationship, it's going to be built on a bad foundation. And that's what I see. Sorry, Maggie. I'm sorry. I don't like to tell you that somebody's not going to be nice to you, but I don't want you to get hurt either. And that's the story I got. So, all right. Oh, you put up a new picture. Oh, there you are. Oh, but you're so far away. I can hardly see you. You're so far away. But it's a very nice picture. All right, let's see. So, prescriber, what's going on? Hello, my friend. Boy, you look just like Mario. You wanted to ask, will you be able to find love for yourself and move forward for love soon? Will you be able to find love and move forward? Will you be able to? Let us see. So I think that, excuse me, there's a lot of new energy and a lot of new potential for you in the future. Absolutely. But I think things are going to move slowly. Better times will come, right? You're going to feel more confident about things. Yeah, you're gonna be safe. But it's going to be a transition. And it's going to be a slow transition. But it's going to be a transition and change, right? There's big transitions and big changes here. And that transition, I think, is going to be towards love. But the problem being, right, is that there has been so much hurt and so much loss and so much bad relationship in the past that starting over is going to be very difficult, and it's going to be very, it's hard to start over. It's hard to move forward when things have gone badly, right, in the past. And sure enough, I think that's, kind of like a barrier for yourself. That's a barrier putting up, and that's where you have to do this big change. That's where you need to do these big changes, because if you want things to get better, then you got to clear up all this problem that you've had from past bad relationships that are hanging out. That's why things are moving slowly. But boy, you have so much new energy and new passion for somebody, to make somebody so happy. You really do. Yeah, this could definitely be your parents. This could definitely be because of your parents. Excuse me. And again, it would be the same thing. They cause that hurt. They cause that loss. They cause things to get ruined. And you have to figure out ways to move on from that. And it's not easy. It's never easy. Better things are coming, but they're coming slowly. Okay? Someday we're going to see who you are, prescriber. Someday. Milika, are you the only one for D? 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 Well, again, like I just said to prescriber, you have so much energy and passion and potential and adventure to give and to be, part of. Now, what do you need to do, right? You just have to continue to be friendly and loving. You're determined, right? Use your creative energy so that D will not have an interest in anyone else. You have some patience. You will accomplish exactly what you want, and that is being the only one for D. And I think D feels, like there is a lot of kindness and a lot of room for sharing with you. But I think D still has this idea of an old flame in their mind. They have a feeling about an old flame, someone from the past. Yeah, you can kind of see it on that little bit of smirk, right? I've got all this lemonade. I'll give it to you and I'll share it with you and I'll be real nice. But, in the back of my mind, there's like this old flame still there. You're going to have to cooperate with them and figure that out. You're going to have to make some kind of compromises. You're going to have to do things slowly and take things slowly. Have some patience. I know patience is hard. But these are the things you're going to need if you want to be the only one for D. And that's what I get for you, Milika. So I guess the short answer is not exactly are you the only one. I still think somewhere in the back of D's mind, there is this old relationship that they think of occasionally. So, hey, Freedom. Good to see you. Good to have you here. I'm glad your mom is getting better. So what's going on with your downstairs neighbor? She was supposed to be out in 14 days and she's still there. Did the landlord change their mind? All right, let's see what we get for you. So, Barb, this is that cool new deck that I told you I was going to get, that I was getting, that was waiting for it to come. It is called the Housewives Tarot. It's really cool. I love it. I love it. So I don't think the landlord's changed her mind at all. I think your downstairs neighbor is being rebellious. I think she's being a rebel. She's being arrogant and just not leaving. She doesn't really care. She doesn't care what anybody else thinks. She's there, and you know what? Come get me. Figure it out. She's resisting whatever it is that's going on, and so she's in like self-destruction mode, not worrying about it. Who cares? I don't care. I don't care at all. I'm just getting out when I want to get out. When I find a place, I'll work it out. But right now I think she does have a lot of obligations that are going on, a lot of responsibilities, especially with having a child, and she's not in control. She's just not in control of things. And again, you're going to have some patience with her, especially. And I'm going to tell you this, and it's going to be really hard. You have to have some sympathy for her. Because, she got 14 days to get out, but she really has nowhere else to go. She doesn't have the money to do it. She can't, the things that have happened to her in the past haven't left her with enough money to really make this to do this again. Move, she just moved in here. She's getting kicked out, and to move somewhere else, she's not financially independent enough to do it. So that's where things are right now with her. And I think that's what's going on. But it's not the landlord that changed their mind. It is just your tenant. The tenant downstairs has decided that they're not going anywhere yet. Belsamella, how are you? Oh, what a very pretty picture. You're just wondering, can you ask? Of course you can ask. Will Llewellyn contact you? You did not commit before. So will Llewellyn contact you? Belsamella, are you still here, I hope? And if you are, tell me something. Where are you from? You're welcome, Freedom. Yeah, trust your intuition, prescriber, for sure. Always trust your intuition. Hey, Authentic Shorty, I didn't see you sneak in. So Belsamella, if you're still here, and I hope you are, tell me something. Where are you from? So, will Llewellyn contact you? You have not committed. You did not commit before. So I think you kind of decided that what was going to make you happy? This was going to make you happy. It was going to make you happy by not having contact for a while. And, well, that's what happened, right? So now you're disappointed because that was the plan originally was okay, well, you're not going to commit, and that's all there is to it. And that's what you wanted at the time. But now you're in pain. You feel insecure. You feel left out. You just, you want that friendship back. You want that friendship back because right now you feel like you're in a no-win situation. You feel helpless and trapped. You feel like you're stuck somewhere that you don't really want to be. But if you think about it, right, you have a happy life. You can be happy about your life and your family and the friends that are around you and still be happy with everything else, even if this person does not contact you. I have to say, honestly, I don't think that they will. I think the distance between the two of you has grown too much. I think, they've become too independent, and now you are emotionally detached from each other. You're kind of cut off from each other. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's what I get for you. So, that's what I get. So, Shorty, should you go with Christopher away next weekend? I hope you're still here. Are you still here? Authentic Shorty? How long have you and Christopher been together? How long have you and Christopher been together? You just started dating, so you're fairly new. And now you want to go away somewhere together and stay in a room together, alone, all by yourselves. I love Judgment. Judgment cracks me up. There it is, Jessica. There's with his family. Okay, well, you didn't say it with his family. That's a little different. If you went away on a weekend or something, or a few days together, alone, the two of you, then, God only knows what might happen. But if you're with his family, maybe things won't happen, but they still could, I guess. Oof. That's a tough one, right? That is a tough one. I think, you're going to... I think you have a lot of confidence. I can see that in you. You have a lot of confidence. You're really going to... You want to take the initiative and go. And you want to feel good about it. So you decide, okay, I'm going to go. I'm going to go. Right? And what happens? Well, you achieve success. You're happy. You have inner happiness. You feel satisfied. Right? I don't know. I'm not saying satisfied. I'm saying satisfied. Hey, Joe Beth. Great to see you. It's been so long. But you have to remember, when you come back, are you going to accept the things that went on while you were away? Did you develop a stronger relationship, or are you going to criticize yourself for things, for the way you are and the way that things went, right? Because you want to be happy. You just want peace. You want to attain peace. You want to attain happiness. You want all the good things that come along. You want that opportunity. You want to feel like you're fortunate. You are fortunate enough to go with this family and enjoy yourself. Christopher already knows you're a dependable person. And I think, you've been really talking about this a lot. So, yeah, that's the story of your life. There you go. It's almost exactly like I said it. You do things and then you judge yourself for it. There it is. You do things, magical things, and then you judge yourself on it. But the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles are all about achieving success, achieving happiness. And I think you can. I really think you can. Be dependable. Be you, right? Be you. Don't be what somebody else wants. Don't push yourself to do anything that anybody else tells you have to do because, well, hey, you're with my family and so you got to do what I say. I don't really think Christopher's that way. I don't think so because I don't think you would go along with that. But, you don't want to judge yourself again because that is what you do. All right? Go. Have a good time. Go have a good time. So, Jabusin YouTube. You'd like to know what are the changes coming for you in the next 6 months? This is going to be my last free reading for the night, since it is like 1 minute before 7 o'clock. So this will be my last free reading for the night. If you do want to guarantee a reading tonight still, you can donate, and I will stay around for donation readings. But otherwise, yeah, this is my last free reading. So what changes are coming for you? You feel right now, I think, so you want to know the changes that are coming up. And I think it starts off by telling me that right now you don't feel good about things. You're scared. You're in pain. You feel insecure. What you're going to find over the next 6 months during, when it comes to what's going to change for you, is you're going to find that there are people out there for you. There are friends out there. You are not alone. You're going to find some emotional healing. You're going to find success and happiness with someone and friends and, friends wise to start, then maybe relationship also, but just more than just one person, more friends, other friends. Right? I think you're going to work together. I think there's going to be a lot of creativity. Some plans will be made. So, there's a lot of potential there. You're going to complete making yourself feel better about things. These are the changes that are coming. You're going to start feeling better about yourself. You're going to feel good. You're going to get your confidence back. You're going to get all that confidence. You're going to do something. You're going to be very creative. And it's going to, you're going to be charming. You're going to be really good at what you're doing. You're going to move in a good direction, so good that you really know what you're doing. And, you are going to be, you're going to start having answers to things that you really didn't know were there in the beginning, right? You don't know the answers now, but those answers are going to come. You're going to feel like you're smarter about things, smarter about your life. You're going to really look into the truth of your life. You're going to look into your traditions and the things around you. And I think you're going to find that things really are going to get better and get serious for you over the next 6 months. That's what I'm getting for you. Oops. So that is what I see for you. All right. Yeah, there you go. Authentic Shorty, you got it. Oh, wait. Did somebody donate? Yes. Yes, somebody. Stardust donated. Stardust, thank you so much for your donation. I do appreciate that. And yes, you can get a reading then. Absolutely. So you just got ghosted out of the blue. By who? Who did you get ghosted by? Who ghosted you? Who ghosted you? A guy who spent the night with you and you thought you were really connected. Oh boy. He just wanted one thing and you thought it was going to be more. And now oh my. Two days later, yeah, he wrote to you normally, seeing what was going on, seeing if you'd call him over. I know how these people are. All right, so you have some emotional healing to do. You really do. But there are new beginnings coming for you. You just have to come up with a better and stronger foundation. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. I'm not going to tell you that, a one-night stand is a bad idea. Did you have a bad experience? Well, afterwards you did. Maybe during you didn't, though. Who knows, right? I don't know. I wouldn't be able to say, but, that's not for me to judge. And I don't see the judgment card out here, so we don't have to worry about that. But how do you feel now, right? You feel the Five of Cups, and what does the Five of Cups feel like? Pessimism. You feel like, okay, well, I'm just done with everything. You feel isolated. You feel like you've lost something. You feel sad. You are normally a free spirit, very fun-loving, imaginative, creative, right? Adventurous. Maybe sometimes a little immature. Maybe a little immature at times, but that's okay. Jeez, Barb. That's horrible. I'll put that up in a minute if people are here. But I think that I just think you have a lot of hope. There is a lot of faith if you can heal, right? Because you admire people. Listen, I'm going to tell you something, Stardust. 37 years and you're still immature is nothing. I am older than you are, and I am immature myself. I am very immature. So don't I don't think immature is a bad thing. I think sometimes it's playful and sometimes it's fun, and that's okay. I think you just need some faith and some healing, and people will start looking at you in a great way again, right? You'll be in the limelight again. You'll feel inspired to start over. So yeah, do I think somebody else will be coming into your life? Sure they will. Absolutely. You have to be optimistic. There's new journeys coming your way, a new start, a new adventure. Be optimistic because you have potential. Yeah, you have to. I understand. And this is all about that, right? The Ace of Cups is all about emotional healing. That's a huge part of the Ace of Cups. New emotional healing. It's very hard to do, but you have to find a way. And when these people come around and they seem to be the same way as everybody else, right? They seem to be the same way, Stardust, as everyone else, then that's not the person for you, because it's just going to end up being the same old thing. You get used, right? You get used, and then you get left, and then you lose out, right? And that's where that isolation comes in. That's where that whole idea of loss and, grief, sadness, you're not getting closure. I said it before in the show, if you don't feel good about yourself, others are not going to feel good about you. But you're being disrespected, and love does not disrespect people. Love is not disrespect. If you keep picking the same people and you keep letting them do the same things and the same things happen, right? Whatever, if you reward things, if you reward people for doing these things, then they're just going to keep repeating it over and over and over. So you can put an end to it. You can definitely put an end to it. Because if there's dishonesty and disrespect and disloyalty, then there is absolutely a damaged relationship. And that's what I get for you. All right. That is what I get for you. So Barb put up that there was a shooting at a grocery store in Colorado. 14 people are dead. How tragic. Absolutely tragic. You just feel like you're opening your heart too quickly because you're so passionate about things and so direct and honest, and you feel like you never attract the same people like, people like you. You always attract people who are dishonest, right? Yeah. You really have to take things. This is only personal advice, and I hope you don't mind me giving it to you, Stardust. You have to take things slowly. Don't just jump in head first to something and make a mistake. Really, really get to know somebody before things move in a more serious direction, right? Friendship. Be friends with the person first. Friendship comes before relationship. At least it does in the dictionary, right? Friendship should always come before relationship. You should always be friends with the person you want to be in a relationship with. My wife and I were, we wanted to be best friends when we got married, and we are best friends. And I think you can do this too, Stardust. I really do. So that's just personal interjection, and I hope it was okay. I hope you didn't mind me giving my opinion, my unsolicited opinion, but that's what I get for you. All right. So sad to hear these things, Barb. I'll tell you, so sad. All the things that go on in this country anymore, things are sad everywhere. I don't get it. It's hard to get out of depression when things are everywhere around are so sad. But, well, just know this. I'll be back again tomorrow night with another show at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. The show's called Tarot Nights. I am the Night Reader Tarot. And I hope to see everybody back here again tomorrow. It's always nice to have such a nice group of people. And, it's good to have the Night Reader Tarot family of friends, which I include everyone in. All right. So everyone, please have a good night. Have a beautiful evening. And I will see you tomorrow. And we'll all have thoughts and prayers for those people in Colorado. Have a good night now.